Okay, I'm back, and I'm changing the ignition switch in a 2001 Toyota Echo. All right, so I went on good old Amazon, and I was able to buy a whole assembly. Okay, that's the housing with the lock, the steering lock there. And this is the lock cylinder, and this actually comes with 2 new keys. And this is an older car, so it doesn't need programming of the keys for the anti-theft. So there's no anti-theft chip in the key to be programmed, so that's pretty good. So this is the assembly that comes from Amazon, and here's the original Toyota. So the problem with these is they get stuck in the off position, and you can't get the key out. So what you got to do is you got to fiddle with it enough that you can get it turned to the on position. See, it's turned to the on position there, and then there's a pin on the bottom right here. There's a hole in the housing, and you just go up and push that pin in, and then you can pull the whole thing out. That's the hole on the new one. Now I just want to show you what I've done here is this housing has a bracket on it. Okay, this is the new one, and I'll show you the bolts. And this is probably the only thing that's really anti-theft on this, is they make the bolts in such a way, see here, the bolts go in, then they have them neck down, so that when you tighten them down, that top part breaks off, and just that little pin sits in there. So it makes it really hard to just unbolt these 2 bolts and take this off and start the car. So the problem here is getting the old ones out, and you can see them here. So you can see right there, there's just like a tapered end on there where the bolt broke off when they tightened those at the factory. But I was just turning it with a screwdriver and a hammer, and see how I got a little notch cut on it there, and I was able to loosen that one. I'm gonna hopefully get the other one the same. Okay, so I went around it with a chisel, and then see this, I knocked a slot into the top of it with the chisel, enough so I could turn it with a screwdriver. Look at that. Let's see if I can get on there. Rubber gloves help get some grip. So that's that one out, and that's the new one. And you see how basically they design them so they break off. When you put it in, you tighten it down, it snaps that top part off with the hex on it, and it just leaves that little piece in there. And that's just a little bit of security, so someone just can't come in, you know, in the middle of the night and just unscrew this. It's to keep the lock on the steering wheel. Small chisel and a hammer. Let's see here. Okay, that one there I got loosened a bit, but I was able to sort of bend the bracket up over the steering column and get it out. All right, so I'm going to put that other one in. Yeah, should be the same thing. It's meant for this car. And there they are. They're the same. Yeah. Okay, so let me put that new one on the steering column. Where the light is, you can see where I turn the wheel. You see that square spot there? So that's where that lock goes in and locks the steering wheel. There's a couple of them. There's one there, one there. Yeah, it's got to go into any of those. Yeah. Okay, I got one bolt in. So it's just going to hang like that until I get the other one in. Okay, so the little dilemma I got here is I think I got to put the cylinder in there and put it in the lock position so I can locate exactly where that lock is, the hole is, because there's no pins or anything to locate this, and you got to have it right before you tighten those bolts down. So this goes in there like that. We got this little pin. You know you're in the right spot when you can push that pin in. Okay, right now you can push that pin in, so that's in the accessory position. So I'm just going to put this in here like so, and then we'll push it in. Now that's not quite all the way in yet. Let's see. I think that pin is going to come all the way to that hole. It's not quite there yet. Oh, not quite. I guess that's got to be lined up. This has got to be that's got to be lined up with that hole in there for that to work properly. Now, it looks like it's about right, close. Now let's try that. Okay. Now, No. It's not going in by about a little bit. Somehow it doesn't want to go all the way in. I don't know why. Spring in there. Oh, it's pushing against spring tension. I guess that's, maybe you got to push it pretty hard to get it in there against that spring tension in the bottom of that hole. Oh, that's almost it. That's it. Okay, it went in. Okay, off. That's the lock position. If I took the key out, now it's in the lock position. So now we should be able to lock, find the hole for the where the lock is on the steering wheel. Right now, tighten it down a little bit. See, because this is, you know, even when that's locked on there, it's not. You'd have to find out where it is so you can cinch down those bolts. I don't know if the factory one had a locating pin on it. Didn't have a locating pin on it. It would have been handy if it had a locating pin on it, you know, so you know you're exactly in the right spot. But no, that's, they don't have that. So you got to figure it out where it goes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see that? See that? I'm getting close. That locking pin is engaging the wheel now. See? So I'm going to try and snug those bolts down with that in that position and make sure nothing's jammed up on here, and we should have it. Okay, I don't have the plugs into it yet or covered, but you can see it's locked here. And we'll put the key in, go to the accessory position, and the wheel is free. Bring it back to the lock position, and it locks the wheel. One right here. Let's see if that's the same. Plugs right in. This little one here plugs right in. I think we almost got it. Okay, so I got the keys that came with this lock. So I took one of them and coated it in grease. And I'm going to put it in there. Try and lubricate the inside of that lock. Okay. The key fits too. Okay. That's a pretty good deal. That comes, the lock cylinder comes with the whole assembly, with 2 keys. Okay, last thing to do is put this cover on up underneath, and a couple of screws to go in it. Let's see here. Let's see, snaps on there. Snaps on there. Got 3 screws to put in. So yeah, 1 screw there, another one right there. And there's one right there. And that's it. And that's how I changed the lock assembly on a 2001 Toyota Echo. Hopefully this has helped somebody. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you again here very soon on Everyday Projects. Bye for now.